Good morning slash evening, everyone. Welcome to April end of month video. Now, this month we didn't go too good. We didn't reach the 8,000 goal. Uh, the MU profit and the MU in are actually not bad. We've done real well in thinning down expenses, but we didn't reach it. And this I've put some serious thought into this, and I want the business to have a longevity situation. I want to be able to run this business, right? But I can't run this business if I'm getting chokeholded. And the way I can do this is I want to put, look, I was giving you guys 48% per annum return on your investment, which is pretty outrageous. Like, if anyone up on the street walked up to you and said they were going to give you 48% return on your money a year, it's basically a scam most of the time. But this isn't a scam. As we've progressed down through the investment, we did start at 10%. Those of you that only came into the investment later on don't know this, but the investment actually started at 10%, and we went through this learning period over the course of the last 14 months. Some of you came on board at the 4% mark. You know, I've even said in videos it'll never go below 4%, but we've got to be realistic about running this business. The business can't choke me out. It can't put me in a position where I've got to liquidate my account just to pay all you guys out. I don't want to do that. I'm sure you guys don't want me to do that. And we need to come to a situation that I've thought hard and long about where it's sustainable. And the way it's going to be sustainable is this. The reason why it's not sustainable at the moment is paying you guys out that 4% a month, 48% per annum on your money is choking me. I can't afford it. It's the game has changed. The game world has changed. Minduck bring out the mining waves. They reduce the amount of resources available to us in the game. Less people are crafting guns and amps. Gun and amp blueprints aren't as viable as they were at Christmas time. You know, when we done the gizmo thing, well, we soaked 30 to 40,000 pet into the gizmos. It didn't pan out. And I did say that when we done the gizmo thing, that it was an experimental thing. It was either going to go good or bad. It hasn't gone good or bad. It just didn't pan out the way I thought it might have panned out. I looted some higher level gun and amp blueprints. I chucked them on the auction house for reasonable prices. No one bought them. So it looks like all the higher end people craft their own gizmos. The people that are able to use those blueprints have their own system going, and they're not looking to buy any blueprints off anyone. Not only that, the amount of blueprints that are available on the auction house now is tripled compared to what it was at Christmas. And that was even during the mayhem. I remember at Christmas time you couldn't even get a BAMP 37 blueprint. Now there's 9 of them or 6 of them on the auction house. So the game's gone the wrong way for the plan we had for what we were planning at Christmas time. Everyone's got a different idea. NFTs have came out. People are playing blockchain games and walking away from Entropia. Some new people are coming into Entropia that don't like those games. So it's a little bit of a washing machine cycle. So I propose this. We go down to a 15% like a staking on crypto per annum return, which is paid to you guys every month, right? I know this is a lot less than what you're used to getting at the moment, but like I said, I've got to make this feasible, and it's got to be a reality. I've got to be able to afford to run the business without me. Look, if I've got to start depositing $200 to $400 a month into the game just to pay you guys out, that doesn't work for me. I can't do that. I'm happy to do this investment and make you guys money as long as it can run itself, basically. And at the moment, it's not running itself. It is running itself into the ground. So I propose this. We go down to a 15% per annum, paid in monthly, sort of like staking your cryptocurrency payment. What this does is it gives us the room to not be chokeholded on slow months like this. As you can see, the month was very slow. I made lots of sales. Don't get me wrong. Sales, sales, sales. I sold as much as I could. I probably done real well compared to lots and lots of other people because I got my shit turned on. You know what I mean? We cycled in the auction house this month. We cycled 34,000 pet. That's $3,500 in TT value through the auction house this month. So that's there. But the amount I'm paying out right now is not sustainable. So I'm asking you to give me a hand if you're able and drop down to that 15% per annum. And it's not all doom and gloom. At the moment, our summary page says 91%. Now, you guys remember few videos ago, that was at 90%. So Minduck is slowly creeping up. What we're looking for here is, we're going, all right, we obviously could get a big payout. Might be this year, might be next year. We don't know when it is. No one does know when it is. But we're in a pretty good opportunity to receive one of those because they're down on their percentage and we're in a nice spot for that. I propose that when we do get that payout, it happens, and everyone will know it happens, we come to an agreement of a balloon payment. And we pay you guys that have stuck through thick and thin and hung around, and we sort out a nice, healthy balloon payment for you guys that have hung around and supported me through these harder times. So that way, my pet flow will be more manageable every month. Because look, we're all waiting for this to balance up to 97%. The investment is made on me getting the said return out of the game that they promised, and that is not happening at the moment. So I'm constantly forking out large amounts of dividends to you guys, but at the end of the day, that's actually hurting the business. We need to just dial that back and say, okay, look, fair enough. We need the business to run. We need to wait until a good time comes, and they go, hey guys, I've got a 120,000 pet ATH. Here's a balloon payment. We'll work the balloon payment out to make sure it's fair and the business can still run, and you guys will get that chunk of that balloon payment based on how much your investment is into the business. Now, I have already had some people initiate a 2-month withdrawal situation, and that's fine. Please don't all withdraw in 1 month. I'm not going to be able to afford it. I'm just telling you right now. If all of you guys decide to go, yeah, you know what, we don't want to do this. We're all going to withdraw tomorrow and instigate our 2-month waiting period. Guys, I'm an honest person. You guys know that. We can't afford that to happen. We can't afford for all of you just to turn around and say, we don't want to do this anymore. Can we have our money in 2 months? Just being open, plain and honest. So please think about what I've said. Think about the 15% thing. It's a lot lower, but it'll make the business more sustainable even through the tough times. And through the good times, of course, we will have a better opportunity of building up a balance in the account where we can go, right, we've got a nice balance here. We can even set up a situation where we go, you know what, guys, in a later video, I might set up a threshold where we get to and then organise a smaller balloon payment. But this is the way I'm thinking because it's more sustainable for me and it's more rewarding for you guys in the long term. And as you all know, Entropia is a long-term investment game. And for me to be paying out pretty substantial rewards during the course of a long-term investment is a little bit of a negative thing for the business. So keep all that in mind. We sold heaps of stuff. We've turned over 1.68 million PED in this game in the 14-month trial of this business. That is 168,000 USD. You guys got to realize that I only got out of you guys combined just under $20,000, and we've managed to turn that over 8 times and keep everything going. So it's been a formidable opponent, and I can't say it hasn't been challenging, but I've come to these decisions through long thought and giving it a really good go. And when Mindark does start balancing some of these 80% returns out on some of these substantial crafts and stuff, and we get ahead, then we can speak about maybe making some balloon payments, and then we get an ATH and also organise a balloon payment. I can't give you any solid figures right now because I don't know how it's going to work. None of us know what the long-term goal of Mindark's financial plan is when it comes to a player turning over this much money. So all I can say is please bear with me. And for those of you that want to fill gaps, I know I already have spoken to a couple of people that want to fill gaps when people do withdraw. We're welcome to do that. I'll let you know when an opportunity comes up and you're happy to fill that gap. If you're happy with my long-term plan, when that opportunity comes up, specific people I'm talking about will be notified first and they'll be given opportunity to fill those gaps up. You guys that want to withdraw, instigate your 2-month withdrawal period, as long as it's not one of the bigger guys, that's fine. That 2 months gives me time to find other investors to fill your gaps up. And maybe everything will keep flowing and I don't have to stress so much. But it's all good. It's going good. It's just a bit of a low period. I hope everything I said today makes complete sense to you guys about how it's, as you can see by these amounts here, it's unsustainable. for me to be forking out this 8,000 ped with this type of turnover. I got to find the money from somewhere. I'm not in a financial position to do that. So the money's got to come from the game, and I'm happy to pour all my man hours into the game to get the money. But this section here is not sustainable at the current rate. So in saying that, as from this month's payout, the one you're just about to receive, every payout after that will be a split dividend of 15% per annum on your investment, and then a balloon payment on an amount we will instigate later on. And I'm thinking maybe between 20 and 30,000. Once we start crawling over that ped balance, then we go, rightio. Okay, look, we've got 10 extra thousand ped in here. Let's do a even split balloon payment to all of our investors on that 10,000 ped. That's sort of what I'm talking about. ATH, same thing. Okay, ATH, we get 100 grand. Okay, let's leave 80 grand in the business. You know, we can talk about it. We can discuss it. Let's leave 80 grand in the business, or let's leave 60 grand in the business. Let's split the rest up evenly between all investors. That's just an example of what I'm thinking anyway. Feel free to contact me with any thoughts you might have, anything you might want to discuss. As you all know, the character is gaining skills daily. You know, we're getting better at our job. We're able to dip our hands into more higher level components / markets, realizing a few things about certain ores. There's always new secrets coming out. But that's my proposal to make the business more sustainable in the long term. And I think I'll end the video there. I don't have much more to say about it. That's about all I have. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll make another video at the end of the next month. And hopefully we'll have some more information by the end of next month. Okay.